Hello guys, welcome back. My name is Charlie. If you are new to this channel and if you haven't seen me before, I attempted to do YouTube back in my second year of university, but I very quickly started creating content for the sake of it and content that I didn't really enjoy or like that I put out. So I kind of put that to the side as I kind of graduated and sorted myself out after uni and started my medical transition. But here I am again. I really wanted to just do it again, have another try. So this is what this is. If you have been subscribed this whole time, thank you. And if you've been watching since the old videos, I'm sorry you had to go through that. I will try and be better this time. So I thought like a good little icebreaker would be a little Q&A. You might have gotten involved on my Instagrams. I made a new Instagram page for this account, which will be all YouTube based, kind of getting involved. So please go follow that if you like this video and you want to get involved in future videos, because I will definitely keep doing that. So yeah, I thought I'd jump straight in. First question I got was what's one thing you do every day to stay positive? I think this is a really cute and needed question right now, because given the state the world is in, and if I'm honest, the last week I've really struggled to stay positive because it's just been such an awful start to 2021. But I think I always try and treat every day as like a bit of a fresh start. If I was stressed yesterday, I was stressed yesterday. If I've got something next week that I'm stressing about, I can only do as much as I can right now to kind of prepare myself for that. I try not to get worked up about stuff like that. And I also try and kind of like check myself and check how far I've come, like kind of remind myself I'm healthy, my family and my friends are healthy, you know, I've come a long way, you know, I've got a job, like little simple things that kind of I'm grateful for, that kind of make me feel like I'm actually not doing as bad as I thought I might have been doing. The next question, is there anything you change about your transition? This is a really interesting question actually, because I never really think about what I would change. I suppose the only thing I would probably change is that I grew up abroad. I grew up in Dubai in the United Arab Emirates, and over there the kind of the LGBT community doesn't exist due to kind of their laws and their kind of their culture. While I was growing up, I just never really had I never knew that being gay or being lesbian or being transgender or any of that kind of community and more ever kind of existed. I literally didn't know until I touched back down in the UK when I was 18 that I started to learn about being transgender and non-binary and all have like these different identities. So I guess the short answer would be that I kind of wish I kind of could have got a bit of contact with that information when I was younger, when I was like 15, 16, because I feel like I could have figured myself out a bit earlier and kind of kick-started everything a bit earlier, but that's a very minute thing, and on the whole the experiences I got to have while I was out there, it's a bit of a trade-off really for what I would have, but that's only a minute thing. I'm very happy with my transition and the shape it's taken. I'm going to combine these two questions together because they're kind of along the same line. So the first one was how was coming out, and the second one is how was coming out to your younger brothers. I know that I'm incredibly lucky. I have a very supportive family, like my immediate family. My mum and dad have always been so good with me when I was a little tot, and they wouldn't put me in any box, that I could kind of do what I wanted. When I was having a hard time coming to terms with who I was, they were always there, and we talked through it, and they never kind of flinched away. They never kind of reacted badly. They were incredible with me coming out, and my brothers were the same. I only actually came out to them 2 years ago now, maybe just under 2 years ago, when I was 20 years old. And I remember once I told them, my youngest brother said, "Oh yeah, that makes sense." It's like they didn't even clock that, you know, they just kind of knew that it made sense and that was how it was, and it didn't change our relationship at all. They've known me all along as who I am, so they just kind of picked up the new name and pronouns, and that was it really. So, you know, I'm very lucky that I have such a good family. Both my coming out to my parents and my brothers was really great. What did you do at university? So I studied film and television at the University of Bristol, which partly led to me making this channel back when I was in university, because I really enjoy making videos and creating content and editing it. Maybe not on the scale I was kind of trained to do at uni. Yeah, I thought it'd be a good little hobby. But since then I've graduated, and I am looking to start teacher training and a qualification to be a teacher in September. Fingers crossed. What's the weirdest dream you've ever had? I don't dream, and that's weird. If I'm honest, I dream once every 6 months, then that's being generous. So yeah, I think that's I can't even remember the last time I had a dream. So that in itself is weird that I don't really dream. What's life been like since university?
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
In all honesty, it's been weird, obviously. So I graduated, I got a new job, a customer service job, stacking shelves. It was meant to be a short-term thing, but then the world kind of cancelled itself, didn't it, with COVID. So yeah, it's been a bit of an odd one. But But on the whole, life since university for me has been focusing on my transition. I knew that when I left university, I couldn't really put that on hold anymore because it was putting my life on hold. So I got a job and I buckled down and I focused on that. But like I said, fingers crossed, I will be starting my teaching qualification training in September. So yeah, hopefully once the world is back to normal, we can all have a bit of a normal life. Next question is, what's one goal you have for this year? Personally, I want to be 100% plant-based. Last year I kind of cut out my dairy and my meat, but there was still like 15 to 20% of the time I'd sometimes have like a chocolate bar or some cheese or something with like dried milk powder or whatever. So I just really want to properly be 100% plant-based this year and moving forward. And I'm also trying to get back into my fitness because I had my top surgery less than 2 months ago. So trying to get back into that and start moving again. Scar care. I will be doing a top surgery video and I will show you what I do for my scar care. But straight off the bat, I can say that I use bio oil, and it's just like a vitamin E oil that's good for like stretch marks and scars. And I do my scar care twice a day, just for 10 minutes, massage along my grafts and around my nipple grafts. But I will show you that in great detail in the video. So those are the questions I got sent. Thank you so much for getting involved and sending those through. Please do like and subscribe if you're here for it. If not, that is fine too. Like I said previously, there is an Instagram link to this account where I'll be posting about the videos, where you can get involved with the videos, and you can also let me know what you'd like to see. I will link that below, so do go give that a cheeky follow. And this channel will be going through a bit of an aesthetic change. I'm kind of having it all revamped and redone. I'm in the process of doing that, so I wanted to give you guys some content real quick before I kind of wait on that anymore. So thank you so much for checking out this video and for coming back. I'm very excited to keep going with this. So yeah, thank you so much, and I will see you all soon.